no manuscript to give him. I had to get back to Barry and figure out my next move. On more than one occasion, Alice had tried to explain to me how it felt to be afraid of the dark. To her, darkness wasn't simply the absence of light, but something more tangible than that. It was something you could touch and feel. Worse than that, it was something with a mind of its own, something malicious and malign. For her, things changed when they were wrapped in darkness. They turned into something else, something foreign, and nothing was safe or innocent anymore. I'd never really understood what she meant, until now.
Alright, that's all the manuscripts. Yeah, the game's good for Samusing you when you get like a little too strong. I'm gonna try to save the flares for like when we're out of ammo. Which this is a pretty scant amount of ammo we got right now. Gotta be careful shining that light.
What the hell?
Really?
Rusty had warned me about these traps. It hurt like hell. I was stuck.
So that was the first one. Interesting. I really don't know where to go. I'm gonna follow the beaten path. Because typically not following a path gets you killed. Trying to see if I can see the bear traps. Okay. I thought I could maybe disarm it. Wow. Maybe I shouldn't follow the path now. Let's see. So as long as I have a light, I can like shine it on the bear traps. Fair enough. It will take the main path. It's a lot of these fucking bear traps. Wow. Yeah, I wanted to go off the beaten path a little bit, but this is insane. I think we're good. I think we're clear. That's where we're going. Stairway over there. Is this a page of the manuscript? What the hell? This the missing page? No.
Nobody in Bright Falls seemed to know where Al was, but Rose, the waitress at the diner, had seen him. From what Barry could tell, Al pretty much fell off the face of the earth when he left the diner. Rose was just the kind of fan that Al hated. But she really tried to help. She was smart too, knew a lot about what was going on in the town, knew a lot about Al, even knew who Barry was. Barry liked her. That was no big surprise. When it came to women, Barry and Al rarely saw eye to eye.
So Rose must be key to this plot because the store will not let her go. So she could be like the obsessive fan type. That's the kind of red flags I'm seeing, but they're probably going to subvert that.
Sarah didn't care about the legal threats Wake's agent had made. She let Wake go without argument, because there was something about him she couldn't quite put her finger on, something that reminded her of her father. She didn't think Wake would hurt his wife. Then she thought about the way he waded into Hartman, that hair-trigger rage flaring up without warning.
Yeah, Alan's going through it. So I was trying to see if there is a legit path to get over here. Looks like there isn't. I think that's just part of the background. So I'm going to keep going this way. I think we're clear on the bear traps. It appears. For now, at least. We'll proceed this way. And we're still going towards that, can't see it anymore. We're going towards that radio tower. Should I get a quick lay of everything? Oh! 2. 3. Reload this. Oh, they won't be the last ones. Let's get the fuck out of here. Ooh. Got me good. Fuck. Get out of jail free card. We aren't done. I'm going the wrong way. Yep. They got me panicked. Climb up here. I have to walk with this thing? Jesus. Where are you, freak? Whoa. Where the hell did he come from? Guess he was just up here waiting on me. I feel like they're just adding on oh, there's a bunch down here, okay.
The night had been one desperate situation after another. I was exhausted, and my body felt as though it had been chewed up and spat out. The flashlight was heavy in my hand, and each pull of the trigger sent a painful shock up my arm. But I was finally out of the woods, and things were looking up. That's when I heard the chainsaw.
Oh my goodness. Hell yeah. Uh-oh. These guys aren't messing around. Man, it's tough when you don't know where the hell they are. I see them. Wait, this is recharging the flashlight? Wait, let me see something. Oh, it recharges by itself. Okay. That's good to know. Okay, so this is the tough part. I gotta figure out where the hell to go. Pretty sure I'm supposed to drop down. Okay, dropping down should give me a checkpoint. We'll save hunting rifle for like big enemies. Get this flare. We're gonna have to need it.
It made no sense. It was clear that it had just fallen here, but it was very old and obviously hadn't flown in decades. Looking at it sent a shiver down my spine.
Would definitely like to get on that plane, but I would also like to get additional resources, which I think, at least that's what I thought that arrow was pointing towards. Where's the arrow? Was it on this tree? Okay, it's this arrow. Ah. Okay, I see it. I see it. I see it. Somebody's in there. Oh, these are like pools of darkness, I see. Sweet. Sweet. Ah, sweet. I don't know if this is what I was supposed to do or what. Check it out. Doesn't really look like it. Oh my goodness. And they equip me with this. This feels wrong. This definitely feels wrong. Oh, I see. Can I make this now? No, still can't make this. Not quite sure what they want me to do here. Make it through the woods. Hold on 1 second, I'll be right back. Oh, okay. Got all these dudes. Ain't got time for y'all. Damn it. That's what they're telling me. They're telling me you ain't safe, bro. No, let's pull out this hunting rifle, see what we can do with that. Alright. think they want me to go over there. Then again, this looks... interesting. Interesting. Just a little curious about this forest. Not that curious. Not that curious. Alright, let's go. The flashlight bounces off of different surfaces and makes you think objects are over there. Oh my goodness. Uh-oh. Whoa. Oh, I'm done. I believe that just said the darkness helps enemies regenerate. Maybe this stuff helps enemies regenerate. What else we got in here? Not a big fan of these puddles of darkness. Interesting. Okay. See, I don't know. I don't know which way is the main way. The top of the mill, okay. This should be extra content here.
When Barry saw the darkness attack the visitor center, it made him a believer. The men Al said he'd shot, they hadn't been just locals on crank. Somehow the world had changed, like the channel had been switched without warning. You think you're watching a sitcom, and you're really watching a horror show. When the birds started attacking the cabin, Barry wasn't surprised, just terrified.
Oh shit, Barry. Hold on, are we back at the cabin already? I don't think we are.
The logging site was a mess. The modular office had been pushed off the cliff. Deputy Thornton climbed up from the wreckage excited, breathing hard from the exertion. Nobody there. It's weird. Don't you think that's weird? Bored, Mulligan let out a mighty snort. Hell, it's always weird, Thornton. Just a question of sorting out what kind of weird it is this time around.
So this is regular shit to them. This is an immensely interesting game. Like, I can't make heads or tails of it yet. And that's, other than the atmosphere, that's probably what I like about it the most. Because I can't tell what it's going to do next. Even with the gameplay, like the gameplay. You know, I'm fighting like the same shadow enemies or whatever, but it's not done in a way I would expect. In some respects, the game feels more like almost like an action game. That's why I called it a thriller earlier. It's not a survival horror, it's more of a thriller. But it does have survival horror elements, so you do have just a tad bit of resource management. They tend to give you enough resources to make everything make sense. Okay. So don't trust probably his wife.
Be aware of Widowmakers.
Widowmakers. These guys are tanky. Widowmakers. Fighting like 3 of them, I'd be better off using flare gun. Or that. Okay. Yep, we're gonna have to start thinking about strategy. I get in through here. It's the power. Switch, of course.
Shadows stirred and the wind picked up as I ran through the forest. I felt the dark presence turning its gaze toward me. Then the moonlight was blotted out by dark shadows that raced violently across the ground, moving too swiftly to be natural. Darkness gathered between the trees and melted again to reveal the taken. No natural path had brought them here.
All right. He feels like he even less athletic Max Payne, which makes sense. Max Payne is a detective. Just trying to see if there's anything of note. His movements are like a little bit easier than Max Payne's and a little bit less easy. Okay, we're screwed here. I'm gonna go straight. Get the damn log. Screw you guys. was saving up just for that. So that was 2. They'll probably do 3 at a certain point. That's what the flare gun's for. Or just the flare. Keep them at bay. Checkpoint reached. Okay. Ball ammo maxed out. Tree falling.
Logging is a hazardous occupation.
Oh, there's the chainsaw. Let's see, do I want to deal? Probably not. Oh, you're already done. Okay. Now I pulled the flare out of laziness, so that's probably not the best idea, but I don't feel too bad about that. Man, this game makes me not even want to leave the beaten path, and there's probably some interesting stuff over there.
Barry?
Ow! The porch is covered with birds. They've got all Hitchcock on me.
Stay out of sight. I'm on my way. Don't open the door.
What am I, crazy?
Stay hidden. I'll be there soon. Just make sure you keep the lights on. I still had to reach Barry at the cabin, but at least I was out of the woods.
Cool. Probably need a key to get to that car. Would you like what they're gonna have me look for?
I'd have to get the car from the locked garage. It would get me back to Barry faster, and the headlights were a welcome bonus.
Right. It's funny how quickly humans can adapt to strange situations. Did I already open that? I think I did.
I had to find the key to the garage.
It's gonna most likely be over here. This is the ladies' room and the men's room.
The FBI agent's command froze me in place. I considered surrender. It was all falling apart anyway. I could give in, let someone else deal with it, but it felt all wrong. Call it instinct, his posture, the way he held the gun. He was no friend. Shots ringing in my ears, I leaped for the hole in the fence and stumbled into the darkness beyond.
The hole in the fence. Spoilers.
I needed the garage key to get to the car.
FBI around here too. Hunting rifle. Man. Y'all doing me dirty in here.
The garage key had to be somewhere nearby.
It's on the other side, of course. Wait, let me make sure everything's loaded. Checkpoint reached. Jeez. TV's gonna play.
A story is not a machine that does what you tell it. A story is a beast with a life of its own. You can create it, shape it, but as the story grows, it starts wanting things of its own. Change one thing and you set off a chain reaction of events that spreads through the whole thing. The characters have to be true to themselves. The events need to follow a logic that fits the story. A single flaw and the magic is gone. The story dies. Alice dies.
Okay. Single fly. Wait. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. But it worked out. Oh, don't let me actually drive this. No. Now it actually is like what's the Does this have a health bar? Wait, I'm actually kind of curious. This guy's here. Ah, I see. Should probably just leave this alone. Uh-oh. See ya. Okay, I'm gonna stop messing around. So I'm starting to wonder if a Deadly Premonition, if that was inspired by this game. Part of the problem here is I don't know where I'm going. Okay. Truck lights. Is that where I went to get to excuse me. Oh yeah, I'm just going backwards. Literally. So I gotta get out. Looks like it. Excuse me.
The flare gun was probably the best weapon I could imagine against the dark things I was facing.
Where you at? Is this temporary? I don't know what's going on actually. I think this might be temporary.
It was the kidnapper.
You son of a bitch! Where's my wife?
Enough horseplay, Wake. You deliver the manuscript, and you can have your woman back. Simple as that.
I don't... Listen. Listen. I'm gonna need time to finish it. I still need to write the ending. I need... a week.
It's not done.
I need a week.
2 days. The old Bright Falls coal mine is nearby. You can find it easy, city boy. The main building, there at noon. You bring the manuscript, you'll get your wife. If not, well, get me.
Yes, I get you.
So I could look for that other manuscript
Barry
page.
talked about birds over the phone.
Fairness controls death. Hell yeah, load me up, baby. These birds are weird. Shit. Looks like I'm killing them one at a time. This is a pretty annoying enemy type. Good or... The moon's being blotted out. Not just like Jesus.
Hey, Al. I'm sorry for thinking you were having a psychotic episode, man.
I sent Barry to the town to ask around about a man fitting the kidnapper's description. He'd go through the archives of the local paper. Perhaps he could learn something. Anything about the island and the cabin that had disappeared. The man wanted a manuscript. I had to try to write him one to get Alice back. For me, the supernatural had always been nothing but a metaphor for the human psyche, a tool to use in writing fiction. Now, it was happening for real, and I couldn't put a single word on paper.
Barry Wheeler speaking.
This is Rose.
Rose?
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Oh, you sweet, brilliant girl.
Could you and Mr. Wake come get them? I live in the trailer park outside the town.
We'll be there in less than an hour.
I know.
See you soon.
Have a great day. Hope you come back soon. Welcome to the
Oh Dear Diner.
Good girl.
Shadows are wearing her face. That's awesome. Right, that'll be episode 2 in the books. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. We'll listen to the end of episode song for a bit. By this point I should know if these songs are copyright protected. Hopefully I can let you guys listen to this. This game is my vibe, man. Music included. This group reminds me of a group called Etro Anime, who did music for Digital Devil Saga. Reminds me of a lot of music I used to listen to in the 90s. Susie and the Banshees. Of course, Face to Face from Batman Returns. But this definitely reminds me of Anime. I'm thinking this is a European band because we don't make a lot of music like this in the West anymore. Or maybe it's just an old song.
Previously on Alan Wake, Alice has been kidnapped.
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
I can't tell anyone except my agent Barry.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her.
You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head.
The ransom is a manuscript I supposedly wrote that's coming true before my eyes.
It happened just the way it was on that page. So dark.
I have found only a few scattered pages.
I want the entire manuscript.
The deadline is in 2 days.
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Good girl.
I wonder if the page collection has to do with
How
the
the
true
hell did she
ending.
get her hands on the manuscript anyway?
I don't know. She's resourceful. I told you you were too hard on her. Listen, I found out all sorts of interesting stuff while I was digging around.
Yeah.
Mr. Wake, it's Sheriff Breaker. We have an FBI agent here, Agent Nightingale.
FBI?
He's anxious to see you. You'd better come to the station.
Okay, I'll be right over, Sheriff. Let's make this quick, huh?
Help you folks? Name's Randolph. I'm the manager.
We're looking for Rose. Works as a waitress down at the diner.
Rose, sure. Nice girl. Who wants to know?
I'm Alan Wake.
The writer, huh? I heard on the radio you were visiting. Well, I'll show you her trailer. That Rose, she's a nice girl. Always pays her rent on time.
As I was saying, Al, I found all sorts of weird stuff from the local newspaper's archives. This place is crazy. Disappearances, mysterious deaths, urban legends come true, and get this, most of this stuff takes place around Cauldron Lake.
Well, you ain't wrong, mister. The Indians thought the lake was a doorway to the underworld. I'm the God-fearing type myself. I don't hold with that sort of thing.